Perfect.
With the wind will be too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clement, welcome to Talk Satellite.
Hello, Kevin. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be there.
Okay, Unseenlabs, established in 2015. Can you provide background on your company and how you funded your journey so far?
Yes. So first of all, Unseenlabs is a family business. We are three brothers involved in the company. My brother Jonathan is the CTO of the company. I am the CEO, and the third brother Benjamin is a lawyer, a business lawyer. So it's a good team for that. Jonathan and I are engineer in space domain. First of all, we used to work in Toulouse for more than 10 years for Airbus and the French Space Agency, and it's what gave the spark of the beginning of Unseenlabs, the volunteer to bring in France a new way, a new vision of space, and a new way to operate satellites and deliver full service. And with the knowledge of Benjamin, of the ecosystem of innovation in France and this kind of things, it created Unseenlabs.
Okay.
We are working in new space. So new space means that it's cheaper, faster, and easier. But in space, cheaper doesn't mean cheap. So of course we had to find a few millions to start the journey. And as we created, as you said, the company in 2015, we were ready to fly quite soon. We were ready to fly it in 2018, something like that. But we had to found millions, a few millions to send the first satellites. And we did a first fundraising of 7 million euro in 2018, which gave us the ability to launch the first satellite in 2019. This first satellite gave us the opportunity, mainly in 2020, to demonstrate the technology, and more than that, demonstrate the business model. 2020 was more than 1 or 2 million revenue year for the very first months of operation for Unseenlabs, which is a good success, I think. And if I say that, it gave us the possibility to raise new funds in early 2021, and we raised 20 million euros in April this year. So now we have all we need to deploy the constellation and to go where we want to go.
The constellation itself, you are targeting 2022 to be fully operational. Can you give more detail on how all the system will operate?
In fact, we are operational. We are fully operational right now. The technology works perfectly. We are very close to the French Navy and other navies, undisclosed navies in the world. So the system, the solution, Unseenlabs solution is used operationally every day by guys around the world. The objective is to deploy 20 to 25 satellites. It's not to make it operational, it's to enhance the number of possible acquisition, so the number of data that we can sell to the customers, and then to create new services, in fact, higher value services and this kind of services. But we are already fully operational. So I said 20 satellites. It will be in the next 18 months, I guess, something like that. I hope we will have enough rockets. It's often the bottleneck. But yes, the objective is here. We'll be on rendezvous, and for now everything is bright for us. So yes, the objective, the operation of the constellation is fully done by Unseenlabs team. In fact, we are going from research and development to the fully shaped solution to the customer with analytics regarding their needs. For some of our customers, it's raw data. Others do prefer some analytics. So we adapt to the needs of our customer. And as I said, the number of satellites will give us to exploit at the maximum of the constellation. It means that we are talking about maritime surveillance. So our satellites are able to localize all the ships. not only that, we also can put an electromagnetic signature, a unique electromagnetic signature on those ships. And with more satellites, which means more a better revisit time, we are already able to track ship, but with 20 satellites, you can imagine that we can track ships very fine at the finest quality. It means that we will be able very soon to have the precise patterns of work of ship at sea, and you can imagine that at an economic intelligence level, it's very useful for our customers, and it will be very, very soon.
Okay. So maritime surveillance services, what are your opportunities that you see in this domain, and how will your technology drive the applications?
Yes, so for now we are focusing on maritime surveillance. We are realizing, and we are now convinced, that radio frequency monitoring is now the real basis and the reality of maritime surveillance. First, our acquisitions are very wide. We can go up to 1 million square kilometers per acquisition, so you can almost monitor a full sea with one acquisition. It gives us, our customers, a huge amount of information on a huge amount of not land but of area. After that, the system is also used as a recon system. We bring the truth of the human activity on the area of interest to our customers, and after that, if they want, they can complete the information by other satellites, optical, SAR if needed, or other means of action, boats, helicopters, planes. But thanks to our system, they can optimize the use of their forces or of their resources. That's the very first layer of positivity of the influence of Unseenlabs solutions on the customers' day-to-day work. After that, we are naturally driving the application because, as I said, radio frequency monitoring is the first layer of maritime surveillance nowadays. We are the only one having the reality and very fast reality of human activities. If you use an optical system, you will need numerous acquisition if you want to survey a whole area, and it works only a day, and if there is no clouds. For us, meteorological troubles are not a problem. For the story, we even did some missions under tropical storms. And we tracked ships under tropical storms, so we can do whatever we want. SAR it's quite better than optical in this cases. Sorry, but SAR needs a high level of interpretation, and in maritime domain, sometimes it can be complicated to separate ships from waves. Radio frequency is very easy. If you have a signal, you have human. So the interpretation is immediate, and that's why we considered, and now our customers consider that radio frequency is the first layer and the first reality of the maritime surveillance domain.
Okay. So, on the business front, where are you at?
On business part, we are quite well, to be honest. We are now a multi-million revenue company. Of course, the multi-million is undisclosed, but it's a nice multi-million. And it shows two things: that first, the technology is working, and the customers are here. We never lose any customers, and the only thing they are doing is acquire more and more data. So we are really making the maritime surveillance domain evolving and using our data, which is very good for our business and very good for our investors, of course. So it's a virtuous cycle, and it will give us the ability to go very far.
What future ambitions can we expect from Unseenlabs?
Future ambitions. We have a technology, an in-house technology, very different from what is classically used, which gives us the ability to work not only on ships, but on a lot of other emitters on Earth. I won't disclose anything today, but of course we are not going to stay limited to maritime surveillance, and the next steps will be to expand this exact copy of this kind of solution to other verticals, to other domains, and to other applications. So yes, stay tuned, and you will learn about a lot about our capabilities in the next few months.
Okay, Clement, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kevin.